welcome to our program, ladies and gentlemen. The first out of 13 Caribbean countries. Dominican Republic, Zona Colonial. Now we're marching from the presidential palace by avenida which name is El Conde. Okay, and it's the longest street in Zona Colonial and the main one. I will march it with you till the end. It is approximately 1 kilometer and it finishes with Plaza Christopher Columbus. Here you can see a lot of restaurants, souvenir shops. Hey, how are you? ¿Todo bien? Muy bien. Me gusta. Es mi peliculista, huh?
Okay. You remember?
Remember, of course. Todo. Es PR para tú. Hey, how are you? ¿Todo bien? This guy gave me a couple of days ago a haircut. I would like to recommend him because this is really intelligent, hairdresser. They say when you arrive to some town, you gotta meet three people: barber, because he knows what's going on in town; taxi driver, and bartender. So go to the hairdresser and take a haircut. Talk to him. What's going on in the town? How people are? What is the mood of the town, city? You can see some side roads. Then take a taxi, talk to the taxi driver. Then go to the bar and have a drink. That's how you will figure out basically what's going on in the town. So I did so. I took a taxi from airport. Later on, a couple of days, I got a haircut. And of course, I got a glass of wine in one of these bars here downtown or in restaurants where you can have a delicious food as well. Most of the food in Dominican Republic is a meat. A lot they eat poultry and of course, as well like a typical, which is typical similar to Czech cuisine. You can eat some nice pig meat. You can see some streets here, the side streets, and we keep going in Conde, El Conde, the main road of Dominican capital, Santo Domingo. Zona Colonial is the old part of the town. Here you can change some dollars. Hey. Maybe later, thank you. That's why I'm sweetheart. You see, local people very friendly, trying to approach you with services, recommend you not to look at the phone, have some massage. That's a sympathetic advice. Yeah. Look at this interesting house, the balcony. Here, I really love here these shops where you can have so-called fresco juego, if I am pronouncing it right, because my Spanish is really big. I'm beginner in Spanish. You can have so-called fresh juices like pineapple, grapefruit, bananas, orange, of course. You can have a coconut, which will pretty boost you up, Yeah. So we are about in the half of the El Conde. And you know, some people would ask me what's going on, or what is the question of safety in Santo Domingo. Well, so far I've been just downtown here in the Zona Colonial, and I have to say there is nothing to worry about. It's a very safe place. Of course, you have to beware some pickpocketers who trying, you have to wear always your wallets in the front, just like that, and don't wear it on the back. But you can see that it's pretty safe because there are cameras everywhere, and there is the touristic police. We have some little noise here, but I have to say it's lovely and pretty safe. So I don't think so. A lot of people asking. Okay, let me just talk later on. Here you can see paintings. So a lot of people asking me, like, is it safe? Or a lot of people asking themselves, because I encountered with some tourists here who came from Punta Cana and from Puerto Plata and from other resorts, and they took a one-day trip to capital, right? And you can see these tourists from Canada, America, or other countries, Western countries, and they a little bit like, I don't know, a little bit cautious, they're a little bit cautious, right? And I have to tell you, this is pretty safe town, especially when you are in Zona Colonial. I don't think so you will experience something more unusual or dangerous than, for example, in streets of Paris, in Champs-Élysées, or in Piccadilly in London, or in Alexanderplatz in Berlin. I would say it's even pretty relaxed, safer here. This is the Cafe Espresso Restaurante. I'm having my breakfast here. There is a great Italian restaurant owned by one Italian gentleman. Great pizza. And here we have a Hotel Libertad, which is perfect. Super national, super Caros Nacional, as the number one supermarket in Santo Domingo, in Dominican Republic. And you can get the exported food here even from my country, from Czech Republic, from Italy. And let me tell you something, it's really good quality. Price is a little bit higher, but this is it. Somebody told me there are a lot of Germans, German tourists. I don't know why just Germans are here. Some people say that lately there are less Canadians, Americans, and more Italians, more people from South America. COVID influenced everything. I was not here before COVID, but they say it a little bit get corrected, and they got again other customers. But I cannot totally tell you the correction. Here we coming to the really interesting place. I will do another video later on, but I did it before. That's the place where you can buy the best cigars, my friend. Yeah, cigar shop and factory. An interesting thing about this, that you can go inside and you can choose the cigars and you can light it up. Yeah, you can light it up inside and leave. That's the most fascinating thing for me. Okay. And we're getting here, ladies and gentlemen, to the end of the El Conde.
Bendito café malo.
I really like this place, this plaza. It's very relaxed to stay here and chill out, look at the people, listen some music. It's really, I think it's my most favorite place in this town. You see, you can see a lot of people here. I love it. And here you can see the spirit. You see? Yeah. You will never find something like that in the United States of America. It's just 2 hours by plane from Miami, but you're coming in totally different world. You see? People relaxing, huh? This is it, my friend. You see? And this is cathedral. And here we're heading to the statue of Christopher Columbus. But don't be mistaken, Amerigo Vespucci discovered America. That's why it's called America. But later on the credit was given Christopher Columbus, who during his life was forgotten for discovering America because he discovered just the Hispaniolas, these islands, and he never made it to the continent. It was Amerigo Vespucci later on. And Columbus' sons then has written his memory of his father, and it's the I would say effort which again put Columbus back as a guy for the world known for discovering America, because during his life Amerigo took his credit. Okay, and we wanna sit here, but we want some clean bench. You can see there is some wedding shooting.